Hello, this is Pastor James Hargrave. Today's video I want to talk about why I believe there's a deadline of September 16th, 2023 for the Freemasons or the elite that rule the world and our country to start their generated crisis, which was foretold. And I'm getting my idea and evidence from Operation Blackjack. This isn't the only piece of evidence. It's just a piece we're going to look at today. Look at Operation Blackjack. I can put the link and just do a search on Google. It'll come up Operation Blackjack, London Telegraph. And this is the timestamp of the London Telegraph when this is the first bomb that goes off in London at 8:03:20 a.m. But 8:03 a.m. Now a.m. can mean a couple things, so I'm going to do a little search here, see what quickly comes up. I should have had this tab already open. Okay, what does AM and PM stand for? Ante Meridium, before midday. Is that what they're talking about? Or could they be talking about Anno Mundi, which is also abbreviated as AM, which means the year of creation, and it's a Freemason thing, year of creation. So this here, AM, is that a year being told us? And what would give us more indication? So this, what Hebrew year is it? Let's go to heap count. I'm just going to do this on the fly. This is the 17th. Oh, that was July 6th. Come on, let me refresh this. Go to the converter. It is July 27th, the 9th of Av, 5783. 83. They're showing the last. You drop the zero in numerology. If you don't believe me, go to this. Christine Lagarde, Magic 7 speech, National Press Club, International Monetary Fund. You can either listen to it by YouTube, or can you read her speech here about the magic? It's taking a while to come. About the Magic 7, the transcript. Anyway, look at that speech. So this could be talking about year 5783. We're in year 5783. What's another clue to this? What happened? Let me see if I can find it here. Nope, I gotta go over here. This Operation Blackjack slideshow where they're showing this takeover, this coup attack using nuclear weapons against the West, against Mexico, the United States, and Canada, and the United Kingdom, is called Operation or Blackjack. Codename Blackjack. What's commonly understood by Blackjack? 21. Now let me show you something here I think's interesting. What was the most significant event that changed the course of history, modern history? It was 9/11. 9/11 was the war in the Middle East, the reaction to the war in Afghanistan. It's a major event that was a turning point in the 21st century. And it was also a prophesied event in the Bible, but we're not talking about that right now. So 9/11, 2001. So here we're going to just put these two sevens together. And you say it's a 14-year period. We're going out. And what do you get? This is the Gregorian calendar now. What do you get? September 11, 2015. September 11th, 2015. Now what's September 11, 2015. This is Heap Cal I'm using. This is the 27th of Elul 5775. What you get when you take the 27th of Elul and you go out another 7 years for a total of 21 years exactly, you get 5782. And that on the Gregorian calendar is September 23rd, 2022. Or another way you could say that is September 22nd after sunset. Same thing, I'll show you here. Because the Hebrews mark the start of their day after sunset. It's still the 27th of Elul, but after sunset on the 22nd. When was sunset in Washington, D.C. on September 23rd? Or we can, September 23rd. We can say September 22nd. It's not going to be off by about a minute. Maybe 7:05 p.m., but definitely 8:03 was after sunset. So it's into the 27th of Elul. So that's fulfilled. So exactly 21 years. It is Blackjack to that date. And what's another thing that happened on Blackjack? The fall equinox. The equinox. That was September 22nd at 8:03 p.m., marking the beginning of that year 5783 within 4 days. On the Hebrew calendar, Tishri, it was September 26th. That was the first day. It was New Year's Day, September 26th, but this is marking it by how God figures time. The equinox is 8:03, so they're using that 8:03 again to mark the beginning of this year, 5783. Another indication that they intend to do Operation Blackjack or something similar to it, a crisis to take over the world in year 5783. And look here, okay, this is just showing the 26th of September last year was New Year's Day, 5783. Anno Mundi, we already talked about that. Today's the 9th of Av. Christine Lagarde's speech about the Magic 7. And what was the other thing I wanted to show you? Okay, so let's go to Heap Cow. And what we're going to look at is New Year's, this coming year, when it'll be 5784. So this is New Year coming up. This is when 5784 begins. September 16th. So I'm thinking, according to Blackjack, they're going to do this before September 16th. There's a big naval exercise, I think in the Pacific, or maybe it's all over the waters. It's around the whole world, I think. But big U.S. naval exercise in August. So this is just the reason we should be looking at this deadline. Is it going to happen before September 16th? Was Operation Blackjack foreshadowing this? Also, a piece of information I'll throw out there. I'll just look it up, and you can, if you haven't seen this already, look into Skull and Bones. Look at their little image here. 322. In numerology, just listen to Christine Lagarde's speech. And it could be 2023, 2023. It dropped to 0. I think George Bush was in Skull and Bones. A lot of the world's elite leaders come from Skull and Bones or were Skull and Bones alumni. So this is just the deadline to September 16th. Thank you very much.